On the weather front tonight, more than 55 million people across the U.S. are under heat alerts right now. That also includes areas of the Pacific Northwest tonight. Just after we wrapped up one heat wave, temperatures returned to near 90 degrees today. Hot temperatures will hit Puget Sound again tomorrow, and the Blue Angels will perform tomorrow around 3. The Home Street Bank Cup final for the hydroplanes will kick off right around 4:30. So let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett now to walk us through the rest of the weekend. And just looking at the map behind you, it's a hot one.
Whole lot of red going on, and this is just today. So we've got expanding high pressure across the region, and as Madison was just telling you, we do have a heat advisory in place and some heat warnings off towards the east. I'll show you those in a moment, but you know what? Not so bad today. We're kind of keeping it in a temperate range there. We've got lots of mid-80s, basically from Seattle southward. 86 currently in Olympia, even out towards the coast. 85 in Forks, 83 in Hoquiam. None of that marine layer stuff that we were dealing with during the last heat wave. 82 currently in Arlington and 80 out towards Bellingham. Seafair is the big story tomorrow, and it will be a summer classic. Now, if you are planning on heading out, obviously closer to the water, it will be a bit cooler than it will be inland, but it's still going to be fairly warm there. We start off around 72 and sunny at 10 a.m. We dial it up into the upper 80s right around 3 p.m. Some spots will cross that 90-degree mark. We'll take a look at that in a moment. And I'm looking at the potential for some light wildfire haze to possibly start to filter in during the late afternoon and evening tomorrow. So it may put a little bit of a tinge on the sunset, but still not going to stop it from being a gorgeous day out there. Water temperatures, just in case you're interested, are riding in a very nice range in Lake Washington and Lake Sammamish. 73, 75. Puget Sound's even up to about 62 now. And remember, that river water is still very cold out there. A lot of folks getting up high to beat the heat today. Mount Rainier in Paradise, not a cloud in the sky. Absolutely gorgeous out there, and those wildflowers starting to bloom. Take a look at Westport. We got a little bit of camera rock going on, and we do have a ripple on the water. In fact, sailboat out there taking full advantage of it. Seen some gusty winds along the coast, but it looks like inland things are going to stay fairly mellow. This is what high pressure does. It clears the skies and even diverts anything that's trying to come in from the Aleutians right now and sending it down south. And again, as I mentioned earlier, taking that marine layer cloud cover and shoving it well offshore. So it is a gorgeous day along the coast. Heat advisory kicked in today at noon, has now been expanded out until 11 p.m. on Monday. It was supposed to expire on Sunday, but looks like that ridge of high pressure will stick around, and it's going to be hot off towards the east. It's been a hot, dry, windy week for our friends there east of the Cascades. Excessive heat warning kicked in earlier today, will stay in place until 11 p.m. on Tuesday. Some folks there getting up to 110 degrees. Overnight lows, thankfully, cooling very nicely into the 50s and 60s, giving us some natural air conditioning. 70s and 80s across the north tomorrow. Yes, we will be crossing that 90 barrier from North Bend all the way through Seattle and out towards Bremerton. We'll see some 90s for sure down towards South Sound. 93 in Yelm, 93 in the state capital tomorrow, and off along the coast. Once again, none of that marine layer stuff to contend with, so we'll be in the mid 70s and even some mid 80s off towards Forks, and then hot across the east tomorrow. Again, we'll see some folks who will flirt with 100 degrees, but looks like the hotter stuff will move in on Monday. 7-day forecast shows temperatures warm/hot. You decide. And again, there could be some of that haze off in the afternoon. We'll stay hot through Monday. We'll dial it back slightly on Tuesday, and then we'll regulate it, get it back into the 70s, and could be tracking some showers as early as Wednesday.